Electrical, I see a massive group of people on the task. Idiots! Damn it! This was a perfect opportunity for the imposter to stack kill. However, I stayed away and watched, hoping for this to happen so I could seek him out. And just like I suspected, he stack killed right in front of me. Rookie mistake. Gray obviously thought he was Kira, but just didn't have the skill to perform it. Pathetic. Everyone agreed and votes Gray out. But before he gets kicked out, he sends a little bit of a crash out message. This left just one imposter. One more rat to find. Now, as the next round starts, the imposter decides to sabotage O2. I commend him for that. As I make my way down, I spot a group of people waiting in O2, Misa, yellow, cyan, and pink. All of them have innocent levels of 50%. Now, I make my way down to cameras. I attempt to complete wires, but is rudely interrupted by a meeting call. But just before I get teleported into the meeting, I notice the medbay vent open. I caught him, is what I thought. However, when I tried to declare my case in the meeting, I was brutally ignored. Sad, sad times. And for some reason, the crewmates decide to vote out Green randomly. Idiots. And obviously Green was not the imposter. Now, as I walk past White, I sense a disturbance in the aura. Something fishy was up with this guy. He hadn't talked all game and has just been wandering like a vagabond. Warning levels up to 20%. Anyway, I walk down towards Shields and realize the lights had turned off. But just before I made my way to Electrical, I notice Brown walk past comms and decide to enter. And guess what I find? A body. So I call a meeting and accuse Brown of being the imposter. And thankfully, we got her voted out. However, it turns out she wasn't the imposter. What a fool I am. But it's not over. So I reunite with Misa, and out of nowhere here comes White, suspect number 1. I do a little dance to send a message to Misa to follow me. And thankfully, she understood. He runs into the cafeteria, and I chase him whilst the lights turn off. How convenient for him. But I still follow him knowing that even if he tries something, Misa is right behind me and will be sure to report it. And just like I suspected, he kills in the open without realizing that it was all a setup. Misa reports it and finally votes out this scum. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you solve the case, even after dying.